Did you think Beltran would have made a good manager?
100%. And that whole thing that went down, I actually reached out to him, because he was one of my, favorite teammates I've ever had, and he's a really good human being, and he's probably one of the best baseball guys I've ever been around. Understand the game, picking things up, little tendencies like that. So I just felt really bad because I knew playing with him that this dude's going to have an opportunity to be a incredible manager one day, just because his knowledge and everything he got, the way he related to people, and the way he talked to people, and taught people. So I thought he was going to be unbelievable, and obviously I felt pretty bad for him when all that stuff went down.
Mike, did you, when, I'm not going to ask you exactly what you said to Carlos, but, we have not seen since he and the Mets parted ways, we haven't heard from Carlos. How's he doing after you reached out to him?
He was fine, but, from him, he didn't want to be a distraction, and he didn't want to have to put the organization, and he didn't want to have to put the players, through that and take away from, the game, so that's why he ended up, saying that he, stepped down, which which for me, it was unfortunate, like I said, because I thought he would have been great, and like I said, a great baseball mind, great person. So I felt pretty bad, and, through the whole thing, I know he was, maybe the only player that got some kind of action against him, which, I thought also was maybe a little unfair, which doesn't make it okay what happened and what went on, which I think everybody would agree with, but he was a player at the time. He wasn't in the front office, or he wasn't a coach, or, so I thought it was a little unfair, but that obviously doesn't justify, and that, I think he would think the same thing. It doesn't make it right, but, I just felt bad for him because he's, like I said, he's a good person, and, he cared.